Final Four is set before he makes the road trip from South Bend to Indy. Let's get some thoughts from our coach Digger Phelps. And Digger, let's start with Duke and Jahlil Okafor, who scored just 15 points in a combined 61 minutes against Utah and Gonzaga. Why did he struggle?
I think the size factor showed up for him. When you take a look at Gonzaga, they're really big with three guys that are like 6'10 and physical. And Utah had a big front line, too. Go back to when they lost to Notre Dame in the semifinals of the ACC championship tournament. He had 28 points against Notre Dame. But more importantly, they know Michigan State because they beat them back November 18 by 10, and the three freshmen for Duke in that game combined for 49 points. So Okafor is ready to get his game going again offensively.
Of course, Duke meets Michigan State in the other semifinal. It's Kentucky and Wisconsin. What's impressed you the most about the Badgers that could be key in pulling off the upset Saturday?
Well, if we go back and look at how Wisconsin played against Arizona, in that second half especially, wow, what went on with Decker? 5 threes, going outside and shooting those three. Him and Kaminsky combined for 56 points. I think that's going to do something to Kentucky's front line because you got to go out and play those guys.
All right, so the games will be played, of course, as we all know, at Lucas Oil Stadium. Now, Duke and Michigan State played in football stadiums over the weekend, Kentucky and Wisconsin in NBA arenas. Could the dome factor play a role this week?
It's going to be interesting because both Kentucky and Wisconsin played in NBA arenas in Cleveland as well as in L.A. So is it going to be a factor in shooting threes? I think so. But don't forget, last year Kentucky won this Final Four game 74-73. So it's payback back time for Wisconsin. But it's going to be interesting to see how the dome factor is because when you look at Syracuse with Michigan State, Houston with Duke, this is game 3 for them in the football stadium in Indy. They will shoot better than the first two teams playing their first game in Indy.
All right, one more element that these teams will have to deal with. Digger, thanks, and enjoy the games this week.
You got it.
And, of course, Digger will join our crew in Indy for our Final Four coverage this week, including our live show Saturday at 4 o'clock Eastern, 3 Central, only on Campus Insiders.